Welcome back to Tyers and Braaiers. I'm Nick Rabinovitz.
I'm Israel Lau, and today we're in Pretoria, South Africa's executive capital.
That's right, we meet Gavin and his 1960 Chevrolet Biscayne.
Gavin will be taking us on a tour of his fantastic showroom.
Show garden.
Potato.
Speaking of potatoes, Jacqueline will be making potato salad, which absolutely nobody will eat because she's braaiing lamb and some other delicious stuff.
Oh, shame.
What?
I feel bad for the potato salad.
Don't, it's what the salad would have wanted.
Hi, I'm Gerdus Bierman. You guys are visiting me here in Wonderboom, Pretoria today, and I buy and sell classic cars. This is a 1960 Chevrolet Biscayne. It's got a 4-speed manual gearbox in that we changed from a column shift to a manual floor shift. It's got a 283 V8 engine in. I enjoy it so much driving around with this car. It's such a great classic and an American, like a legend. When you drive with this thing down the road, everyone will look at you, always. It's a passion that I've got since I was a child. I love cars since I can remember. I used to buy and sell tractors with my dad. Finding the tractors for my dad, I actually stumbled across all these vintage cars, got to the classic car game, and yeah, I started my business with that, and I left the tractors, and that's why I do this now. Yeah.
Hello, Gerdus.
Lekker.
How's it, man?
How are you?
Good?
How you doing, Gavin?
Lekker, good evening,
Orange. Beautiful.
Wow. We're here with Gavin Bierman, the James Dean in Pretoria. Can you take us for a ride in your Chevy?
Sure, man.
Awesome.
Anytime.
Gavin Bierman is a very interesting character. You know, I don't think I would have pictured the owner of a second-hand vintage classic car sales lot as being the James Dean of the far north. But he pretty much is, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just so
He's
cool.
got that hair slicked back.
White shirt, blue pants, orange car.
He's an enigma.
He's fantastic.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
So this car doesn't have seat belts.
No, back in the day, the cars didn't have seatbelts. It's only a thing that came out, I think, in the 60s or 70s, isn't it?
Take us back in time. Was there one from your childhood?
I grew up in a 1956 DKW. It's a Schnelllaster. It was an ambulance that my dad had. He got it as a child. I think he was like 18, 19 when my grandfather bought it for my dad after school. And he went to university with it and so forth, and we actually had it till recently. We sold it off. Yeah, it's actually in the museum in Centurion now, in the car museum.
Tell us a bit about the engine of this car.
No, this is a 283 small block V8. I'm actually sure this car came out originally with a straight 6. Didn't come out with a V8.
Look how beautiful Pretoria is, Nick.
Very much.
Look at those hills.
Yeah.
The city of the Jacaranda.
When you're on an expedition, I mean, that's got to be a great feeling when you find something that you know is valuable.
Yeah.
And the person selling it doesn't know that it's valuable.
Yes.
And they give it to you for next to nothing.
Yeah, and that's actually why I do what I do. I get a big rush out of finding them. And when I have the car loaded on my trailer and I'm on my way, that's when
The adrenaline
really
kicks in.
Yeah, that's when I really
And you're like,
get a kick out of it. I'm like, now
Yeah?
yeah, that's I just get a great kick out of finding them. That's what I love.
So he introduced us to his 1960 orange Biscayne. Would you say it's orange or red, yes?
I think it's an orange, but if you look at it in direct sunlight, it's a red with a tinge of orange.
Whatever it is, they made cars sexy back then.
Beautiful. What I like about this era of car making was that a vehicle could describe your personality. People could tell a lot about you just by the vehicle you drove.
Yeah, it's a head turner.
It's a head turner,
Definitely a
yes.
head turner.
And it's beautiful, the lines, it's got such amazing lines. It's got beautiful chrome beading everywhere. Seats are massive.
Voel jy lekker ry nou op die pad?
Soft. It is so soft.
Yeah.
I dozed off there for a second. I feel like I'm sitting in my mother's living room. All I need is
PlayStation in your hand.
there we go, and something cold to drink.
He took us on a tour of his show garden,
Showroom.
which was very interesting. So he basically sources these cars, little gems that he goes digging for, that he goes mining. He mines vintage cars, doesn't he? He goes and finds them in out-of-the-way places.
He says specifically he goes to look for these cars in rural areas. So he goes in, he goes to Zimbabwe, he goes to the northwest, and he goes onto farms and he discovers these cars.
And he brings back these wrecks, which most of us would look at with the naked eye and go,
I don't know if wreck is the word there.
nah, some of them are wrecks. Literally.
They project cars, that's what he calls them.
Oh, you've been indoctrinated.
He calls them project cars. So he brings back these project cars, and then all of them are for sale, except for one.
Why don't you buy a project then if you think it's such a project?
Because I'm not into projects, Rick. I've got you.
So Curtis, this is a cousin of the car we're in today.
Yes, but this is actually just 1 year older. That's a 1960. This is a 59. That's a Biscayne, and this is a Bel Air, but they look more or less the same at the back. And the front is changed a bit when the model changed 1 year after that, yeah. But it's more or less the same car.
So, Harris, we're here in your showroom.
Do you call it a showroom?
Yeah, it's my collection, my shop, my passion, my everything.
Garden,
Yeah.
garden, right?
Yeah,
That's a better
this is
word.
where I farm.
Showroom. Would you say
Yeah.
showroom or garden?
Garden.
Anyway,
Garden.
moving on. What have we got here? This looks very interesting.
Over here, this is a 1948 Chevy.
48.
This one is much more hard to find. This is a 1969 Austin Morris J4. It's basically a mini bus. And this is one that I won't sell. Definitely not.
Well, hold on. So everything else here is for sale,
Yeah,
but not this.
not that.
Why?
I've been doing this for about 5 years now, and this is actually the first one that I found like this. And I've got the papers on it. It's driving, you know. And as I go to shows, people, they come with the split windows and all, you know, the buses that's out there. But this one you don't see very often.
So this
That's
is
something
one of a
scary.
kind.
Yeah.
What is this here?
This is a Mark 1 Ford Escort. It's actually a little monster. I can show you here. Whoa. Yeah. It's got a 1JZ motor in, big turbo.
So Nick, how you identify the 1JZ motor is by the Z that it makes.
Where's this? What was that engine?
I've no idea.
It was a Z. And I was looking for like a Z shape and I couldn't see one. I thought you'd seen something I hadn't seen.
It's a Z. When you start the engine, it goes Z.
Zed's dead, baby.
Yeah, this is a 1953 Jeep. It's a CJ3B. This one, we did a bolt nut restoration on this one actually, so everything's brand new on it.
This is a very nice car, Nick.
Yeah, I feel like
I
we
think
could,
we should, yeah.
we could
It's
go
like-
places in this
Me
car.
and you in this baby, Nick.
Yeah.
Me and you.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, there's Nick.
I'll be riding like this with the wind
I'll be
in
doing the actual driving.
what's left of my
And
head.
then and every now and again I'll be, woo, yeah! Is this one for sale?
Yes, this one is going.
This one for sale. And this one you can put the windscreen down, eh?
Yeah, actually
you do that?
can. Yeah, you can flip it forward.
Flip it
Drop
forward?
it, yeah, like this. Loosen it there,
Yeah?
and then you can.
Look at that.
Hey?
Curtis, what's the most interesting find you've made and where did you find it?
I found a couple of proper finds in my life, but the split windows, I started off looking for split windows, and I found a couple of them in Zimbabwe. So I will actually have to say split windows. That was that I started off hunting for, is the split windows. That's my thing, yeah.
All right. Can we go see one of those Zimbabwean split windows?
In Zim?
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's over there.
Thank you.
I was worried about the Zim trip.
Yeah, so this is a 1964 split window, unfinished project.
So it literally means split
Yeah.
window.
Do you know what combi is short for? Kombinationskraftwagen.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now you do.
And he's got it so peaceful. He works with his mom, his wife. They bring the baby around sometimes, and they're all just helping in to make this a reality.
Would you want to work with your mum?
I'd love to see my mom every day.
So no, that's the answer.
I'd enjoy working with
You
mom. I'd love to see my mom every day.
Have you ever worked with your mum, like, in the kitchen?
I've worked with my mom in the kitchen. I don't say I want to repeat the experience ever again. Everything I do is wrong in the kitchen with my mom. It's terrible, actually. But I love her. I want to see my mom every day. Patkos, Nick, did you like the patkos?
I love the patkos.
So I took a leaf of basil, crushed it, and then I used that as a brush to rub the olive oil on the top and the bottom of the sandwich. And then I put some lettuce down, some tomatoes. I put some salt and pepper on the tomato. Then I put a massive chicken schnitzel on each piece of bread. And then I put some lemon juice on the schnitzel just to bring out that delicious chicken schnitzel flavor. Then I put some basil, and on top of the basil, I put slices of pastrami roll.
Pastrami!
And bam.
That's it.
There is your Wunderboom schnitzel sandwich. How's it, guys?
Hello, Hez. What? Oh, my word.
Mega sandwich for mega men.
Sure. What is this?
There's a napkin there for you, but.
What is this called?
So this is a meal inspired by some more Jewish people I know in my life. It's a schnitzel with some brisket, tomato, basil, on a French loaf.
Wow. You know the word schnitzel is actually from Middle High German. You know what it means?
I mean,
But it means a slice. You know, with champagne, technically you can only call it champagne if it's from France, from that area. Otherwise you call it sparkling wine, right?
Yeah.
Same with a schnitzel. A schnitzel comes from Vienna. That's why it's called a Vienna schnitzel. And traditionally it's made only with veal. And if it's made with anything else, for example chicken, then it has to be called like a Vienna schnitzel vom Schwein, or in this case, vom Huhn. This is a Vienna schnitzel von Huhn. Or in English we just say sparkling chicken.
AKA chicken schnitzel. This is your office. Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
This is where you chill.
Yeah, this is where I work. And so.
It's pretty cool. Where do you get all the hubcaps from?
That's from everywhere I go, trying to get the cars, finding the cars.
I saw a hubcap there that was stolen off of my car.
No.
Are you in the hubcap trade?
No, this is old hubcaps, so you won't find them on the new cars, eh? Yeah, it's only on the classics.
Are you enjoying your sandwich?
A lot. Thank you so much. It's really tasty.
Is it small enough?
I'm not gonna even finish this one.
So what's the plan from here?
I think we must go and take a cruise.
Taking a cruise and then
Have a beer.
have a beer, yeah? That sounds exciting.
Maybe two.
It's Pretoria, man.
I thoroughly enjoyed the patkos. The Schnitzel von Huhn, which is German for chicken schnitzel.
This car is amazingly comfortable. The suspension is so soft. Yes. How old's your baby?
Yeah, she's 6 months today, actually.
How long have you had this car?
This one? About 5 months, 6 months.
I just love a lovely V8 soft suspension.
What a great car to drive in. It's like having two large, comfortable couches inside a car. They skimped on the aircon back in 1960, so there was no aircon or electric windows. And it's got a bouncy suspension. It's very soporific, and as a result, Hez actually fell asleep.
I was out. I was completely out. They actually had to wake me up 3 times because that ride is so comfortable. And then we came to see Jacqueline, and she embodies what Pretoria is. Fantastic, awesome. She even wore a green dress, just like Pretoria, green jacarandas.
Hi.
Hello!
Welcome.
How are you doing?
Fine, Jacqueline.
Here's one.
Hello.
This is Nick.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Pleased to
Hi,
meet you.
hi.
And that's
Gavin.
Welcome, hi.
She welcomed us with open arms into this place, and I don't know, she's like an earth mother. She's just like the heart of the house, the kitchen. There was just food as we arrived. It was off the braai and on the braai, and then came the lamb kayings. What have we got here?
Well, we're gonna have some scalp kinds.
What are scalp gangs? Just for Nick.
Usually it's your butcher when they do offcuts, the fatty parts. They will cut that in little cubes, or you can take a lamb rib, debone it, cut it in cubes, because your lamb has got lots of fat on it, a nice meat. A scalp kind must have meat on it, not just the fat only. I believe that it's like having a lamb chop, that crispy little bit. To break the fat, I've roasted some garlic, mixed it with cream cheese.
So this stuff here?
Yeah, and we're gonna put it on some ciabatta that I've toasted with rocket, the peppery of the rocket. But when I'm gonna take the skunks out now, we're gonna drain it, and then your local Indian spice guy, asking for barbecue spice for lamb with a little bit of chili. And just this lifts the whole dish up.
That is really good spice.
You're gonna drain it, put it on there, and then put the spice on. The spice is not gonna melt into the kayings.
Have we discussed
The lamb?
the lamb?
No, that's rump flap. So it's nice. The guy that likes his meat well done starts with the ends, and the rest can eat to the middle, medium. Well, yeah.
Well, this one's got a bit of fat in there.
It must have
It's got
some
a lovely
fat.
fat cap.
Put it down first, fat that side down,
Yes.
so it goes all nice and crispy.
Can I
and then
grab your rump?
No.
It looks delicious. I'm excited to see
Okay.
this kaying draining.
Is it happening now?
Yeah.
I love your gloves as well.
I
Yeah.
love the dress.
All florally and
Green fever.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Look at that crispy bit right there.
yeah.
This is a cardiologist's nightmare, eh?
Oh yes.
Tony, look away. It's my cardiologist's name.
So my lady, is this considered kookos of braaikos?
This is a starter. This
Is
is
this a
just to
starter?
start the night off.
Just to start the night off.
And I love meat, so this for me is the best way to start a braai off.
She made for us cardiac arrest, then she made for us rump flap. Nick, have you tried one?
No?
I insist you try one.
Okay, if you
It's going
insist.
to change your life.
If you insist. Do
And
I
I don't-
get a bit of fat on it,
Yeah,
or
go
a
for
lot
the
of
fat,
fat,
go for
or
fat, go for fat.
minimum meat,
Okay, Nick,
maximum fat?
Don't think about it. Action it.
Just
Alright.
taste it. Just
Action.
taste it.
Action it. Taste this. How good is that?
That is very good. Scalp kayaks. I'd never had these things before. Little blocks of fat and meat and more fat. And they'll give you an instant coronary. Thought I was gonna collapse at one point, but they are possibly the most delicious thing I've ever had off a braai. And it was just delicious.
It's like lamb crack.
Crackling, I think you meant.
Crackling, yeah. It's addictive, eh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Unbelievable. And then followed by the flap of rump. Ah, the juicy, pinky, tender meat. Salivating as I think about that now.
So
You
respectful.
can help yourself.
Oh,
And And those that wants it more well done can put it back on the fire. You guys can come and help yourself.
Come on, guys.
Don't be weird. It's a rum.
Tyers,
Kom ek.
come get something, man. Don't be a stranger.
The potato salad was amazing. It was delicious. Potato to egg ratio was fantastic. Nick, I'm gonna get us some drinks. You look after the potato salad, eh? Please.
Somebody's got to eat the salad. What a meal. What a great braai. We don't often have women braaiing for us. And I have to tell you guys, male braaiers out there, that this is not your time. I'm sorry. I'm now a fan. I'm a big fan. I don't think I'm going to another male braai, to be honest with you. Wamandla.
Nick named this drink the Rampari. It's a double shot of Campari and then an infusion I made of simple syrup with thyme and orange. A single shot of dark rum. I put a shot of that, a bit of ginger beer and a bit of soda over the top, garnished with a quarter slice of lemon and a piece of thyme. This drink I will describe as delicious if you are willing to stick it out. This drink adequately describes my day. It's flow, great, and then sweet and delicious, just like Jacqueline. I didn't say that. I meant like the braai we had this afternoon. Guys, hello!
Ooh, nice,
Drinks
nice.
for everybody, drinks for everybody. Nick, I'll start with you.
Thank you, thank you.
You're driving. Joking.
Well, I think we would just like to say a few words on behalf of Tyers and Braaiers. And Jacqueline, I think Hezron, from his chefing background, is going to acknowledge this. This is the finest rump I think we've had.
The rump has been cooked to the right temperature. It's soft, it's delicious, it's melt in your mouth. It's not overcooked. And you have given this meat the attention and the love it needs, giving that fat cap just enough love so that it's not burnt. And your spice rub is amazing. And today we've got an awesome gift for you. So Jacqueline from the SABC, Tyers and Braaiers, myself and Nick, and some other parties we won't mention, we would like to give you this gift.
Thanks a lot. Am I allowed to open it?
Yes,
Yes, please.
yes. Please open the gift.
Oh, this is nice. Thanks a lot, guys. Yes.
Ask me what it is, Jacqueline.
I know what it is.
What is it, Jacqueline? Tell us.
It's a meat thermometer.
It's a thermo fork.
A meatomometer.
Yes.
A thermofork.
A thermo.
Praetorians, thank you. It's just always great to be here in the Jacaranda city, and we love it here. Thank you. And then we said goodbye, and it was a very tearful, emotional moment as we said goodbye to our hosts for the day, Jacqueline, Master Braaier, and of course Gerdes. What a character! I think possibly the best-looking, sexiest, manly of men on this show that we've had. I think women out there are going to swoon, and I think quite a few of the men will too, including me. Gerdes, we will miss you.